Hey, yo, check it out. This is the Wild Cowboy with a lot of style, boy, the great Sadat X of Brand Nubian. And you're watching The Dribble on Gully TV. That's right, The Dribble on Gully TV with your man, the Wild Cowboy with a lot of style, boy, one of one, the untraceable, no known DNA, punks him up to get beat down. Come on, motherfuckers, come on.
Shields a hard time because of the way that she looks, right? And the harsh reality is that's what 95% of y'all look like without makeup. That's what 95% of y'all look like without with your straight back braids in, without wigs on, without lashes on. That's what y'all look like without lip fillers. I've never understood how you could tear a woman down for having enough confidence, because that's what she really has. She has a lot of confidence in a world that's full of fake beauty or painted on beauty or paid for beauty, right? But she has confidence to say, I might not be the prettiest, but I love me. She loves her features. Maybe she loves her short hair. Maybe she loves the fact that she can dress. Maybe she just comes from a world where she's just taught to love her, and it's not on you, it's in you. But a lot of you women look just like her. You look just like your fathers. You look like your unattractive mothers. A lot of y'all clean up well. So it's like we were so judgmental, but the thing that you need to applaud is her confidence. She's confident. She's confident. When did we start criticizing people or beating people up for being confident? I'll wait. And if you can't come on this internet without makeup, without lashes, without your weaving and show the real you, stay out the comments.
If you're tuning in to me, you know you're watching The Dribble by the Real Gully TV. This video right here, this is blazing hot on Instagram. I reposted this. This is from a gentleman who has a huge following. I believe he has over 1 million subscribers. His name is Truth Hurts. And he's a former MC. He still get on his platform and rap every now and then. But he does a lot of dialogue and conversation pieces that he posts about relationships between men and women. And he kind of like, he says some empowering shit about, you know, men, how men should carry it and being a man. And he has a huge following. He travels the country, does live discussions and shit like that. But yeah, Truth Hurts. If you're not following, you might want to check him out. He puts out some pretty dope content. Sometimes he'll go left field. And recently he said something like, if you're a rapper over the age of 35, you need to give it up. I didn't agree with that. I think that was more so him speaking from his experiences. He didn't make it in rap, so he didn't find another way, and he probably feel that he's in a position to say whatever he wants, even though that could probably discourage some people. But anyway, this video right here that he put out, it's been out a few days. I reposted it on my IG, and it's turned into quite the conversation piece between the sexes. It's going crazy. It's going crazy. My notifications are going off all hours of the night. I thought that it was somewhat funny. I know that his objective was to big Clarissa Shields up. And what he's saying in this video, I believe he started out trying to come to her defense and big her up and point out the fact that she is confident. And in the process, he kind of like lost focus on his prime objective, which I believe was to defend her. But some of the stuff that he said towards the middle and the end of the video could be taken as he was calling her ugly. He said something, you heard him, he said something about women looking like their unattractive mother and women looking like their fathers. And as you see the title, most American women look like Clarissa Shields. I get what he was trying to say. And what he was trying to say was this. He was trying to say that without the makeup, the lashes, the surgeries, all of the superficial shit, that most of y'all look like this. When I look at Clarissa Shields, I don't think Clarissa Shields is ugly. I kind of think back to when Venus and Serena Williams came on the scene, and they kind of went through a similar experience where, you know, they had the black girl features, broad noses, dark skin, They used to have, you know, the braids and the barrettes in their hair, looking like black girls. And when they became big public figures, some of our people, our own people, was unkind to them. And some people say that this led to Serena and Venus both being attracted to white men, because black people, not just black men, maybe black women too, were critical of how they looked, how their hair looked in the eye of the public. I use Serena Williams and Venus because they are pro athletes. They went on to have an extreme amount of success. And Clarissa Shields, she's a champion. Instead of people, especially our people, black people, holding Clarissa in a high regard, and I see it for the most part as black women who are very, very critical of her in her comments, talking about her hair. You need to do this to your hair. If there's anybody who should support Clarissa Shields, it should be black American women. Why? Because she is a representative of that. I would think that black women who have daughters would be proud of what Clarissa accomplished, and they could use her as somewhat of a role model, or take some of Clarissa's practices, staying in shape, hard work, determination, and try to instill that into their daughter. And they have the perfect stereotypical black girl to using this as an example. But whenever I see videos about Clarissa Shields, I see a lot of negative shit aimed at her, very unkind, and I do believe this has caused her to make certain moves online that doesn't help her case. Like recently she posted the video with the Louis Vuitton luggage, and everybody saying, girl, Papoose broke and you had to buy your own luggage. This video that she posted was a basic example of her seeking validation from the online community. She does that a lot. I believe that the thing that happened between her and Remy Ma divided the room. You had a lot of women, the baddies, took Remy Ma's side based on Remy Ma's appearance, based on Remy Ma fitting that description of a bad bitch. And I don't think I don't think Remy Ma and Papoose' divorce has went through yet. So some people were saying that Clarissa kind of backdoored Remy, and whatever the case, people have their opinions on Clarissa Shields. Me, when I look at her, I see her sometimes when she's very, very attractive. I also see old pictures of her when she was younger, when she looks like this. And this is, if you want to be truthful, this is what a lot of black girls looked like in the 1980s, before the proliferation of wigs, before black women started wearing wigs. There was a time when wigs was for old women and prostitutes and shit like that. Nowadays, all women basically wear wigs and hair pieces, even the white girls. So this is what, in the 80s, minus the perms and all of the extracurricular shit, the lashes and all of this cosmetic shit, this is what black girls actually look like. Not all, but when you look at her, this is a black girl. This is a black girl. And she shouldn't be vilified because of her natural self, when as we're in a society where most women do not present themselves as their natural self. Even when they post pictures online, they're using filters. A lot of them have got so delusional that they are actually using artificial intelligence altered pictures as their profile pictures and to represent themselves. And it's not even them. They're actually using a form of digital, they're altering their appearance using digital applications and shit like that. Whereas Clarissa Shields, she comes as is. And she should be applauded for that. My man right here spoke about her confidence. She should be confident. She has a very nice body. She works hard in the gym. These are things that black women don't even do. When you go to a gym, depending on where you at, the black women are in the minority in the gym. Like, you will see a lot of black guys there, but black women have a reputation for going and getting them surgeries, getting BBLs and shit like that, and getting tummy tucks. Whereas women of other backgrounds, they be in the gym working out. Clarissa Shields is a professional athlete, and she should be held in a high regard, especially by black people. She's a champion. She is a champion. She should be respected in the same light Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali, Layla Ali. That's another thing. Clarissa Shields and her thing with Layla Ali, that could have caused people to feel some type of way about her, because Layla Ali is a favorite. She's like loved by black people. I can't point out different instances of what happened between her and Layla, but I just know that Clarissa challenged Layla. But some people say Layla was saying negative shit about her. Whatever. This video, again, I believe homeboy had good intentions. I really believe he had good intentions, but he kind of like veered away from his prime objective, which was to play a little defense and support her. He even tagged her. That's how I know that he meant well. But when he got off into, a lot of y'all look like y'all unattractive mothers, he went from y'all look like Clarissa Shields to y'all look like y'all unattractive mothers to y'all look like y'all fathers. Those is not compliments. Those are not compliments. He kind of went astray from his objective. But at the end of the day, I think that it's really, really bad that black women aren't supporting Clarissa Shields. When I look online, I don't see a lot of black men taking shots at her. I don't. It's primarily black women talking about what she's wearing, how her hair look, you need makeup, and this comes from women who don't represent their natural selves. I noticed that in the social media age, once regular people got a chance to interact directly with celebrities through apps like Instagram, whereas you can talk to them and sometimes they might talk back, most people took on the identity of trying to take shots at people. That's where the trolling comes from. I don't think that no race does more trolling than black people. And what it is people who are unaccomplished, people who aren't good looking, taking shots at people who are accomplished. And that's why whenever 90% of the time, if somebody says something negative to me in my comments, it's from a profile that has no pictures, no profile pictures. A person who is on an app like Instagram that is rooted in imagery and they don't post pictures, you know this more than likely is probably a person with low self-esteem or someone who's unattractive, because Instagram is the land of imagery. Everybody's on Instagram trying to look their best. You don't see nobody on there looking bad, or, you know what I'm saying, not looking their best. Like, a person will go without posting if they don't got their shit together on Instagram. And these people who don't got their shit together, they sit on here all day and they take shots at the accomplished. And I think it's some sucker shit. Overexposure, familiarity, it breeds contempt. And whenever you got people who getting online every day and they're watching successful people post trips, post material things, cars, good dinners, a great life, and before you know it, they don't have nothing nice to say out their mouth. They don't have anything positive to say out their mouth. Everything that comes out their mouth is negative. To those who are accomplished, I say, keep on doing what you got to do. Keep on looking good. Keep on training, and keep rising to the top. This whole thing with Clarissa Shields, I feel that it's a reflection of black envy, crabs in a barrel, Willie Lynch syndrome, shit that we've been dealing with in the black community forever. And it's just bad that she's not supported, she's not protected by black women, because she is a black woman. I mean, when did we get into a space where you publicly downgrading or disrespecting or trying to tear down a woman of any type? Like, who does that? Even recently 50 Cent posted, I think he started to understand what he was doing, said, I got to chill out, and he posted, I'm a big fan of you, champ, keep up the good work. And he stood down because it didn't even look good for him to be doing what he was doing, because at the end of the day, she is black. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get the notifications. Make sure you follow me on IG at IamGullyTV_, or you can visit my personal profile at Dribble Almighty. Go to my website, get the trifecta, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. I'm out here. Peace.